Hi, my name is Katrin and I talk about reducing waste by making instead of buying. And in today's video, I'm going to declutter my childhood bedroom. I think that I'm not the only one that asks my parents to store stuff in my bedroom. Luckily, they don't need the room, so I kind of have my own space here that they don't need, so they don't tell me you have too much stuff. And I've taken advantage of it, no doubt about it. And when I'm visiting my parents, sometimes I'm just here for 1 day or 2 days, and I just don't feel patient enough to go through whatever I have in this room. So in today's video, I thought that I would make it slightly easier for me, and the goal here and the challenge here is to challenge myself to get rid of 60 items in 60 minutes. I think it's doable. And just one thing, why do I talk about reducing waste and here I am talking about decluttering? Because I think that they go hand in hand. And here's the thing, sometimes we need to save stuff that we can use later because we are trying to reuse and make the most out of the objects. And I do see potential in a lot of items, and sometimes I save them for the future. However, I also feel that saving too much can be detrimental. So that's why I'm taking this easy, because I know that I'm not ready to let go of everything and I don't believe that this is the right way. So zero waste and living a lower waste life is also about reducing your consumption. So reducing your consumption means that you have less things. Although I do try to make the most out of the objects that I already have. That's where the problem comes in. Even though I'm not buying new clothes, what do I do with the older ones? I try to swap them, trade them, sell them. But it's not always possible. I just wanted to put this out there. Although minimalism and zero waste complement each other, there are a lot of things that they are different. So I don't strive to have an aesthetically pleasing home. Well, I want it to be pretty, but I'm not minimalism pretty kind of person. I like my stuff. I just don't want to buy more than I don't need and things that would only clutter my home. I want to cherish what I have. So let's go. My rant is done. And let's start the counter. So it's 12:56. And this is the time that I'm going to start. Let's go. I'm going to use this bag for things to throw away and to donate. I have a lot of jewelry that I no longer use, so I'm going to take this away. I used to wear this all the time when I was in 9th grade. And it's pretty, but it no longer fits me. I mean my style. This one as well. Also, this one is cute, but I no longer use this. And this is a keychain. Perhaps I could fix it. Okay, I'm not going to throw this away now. I used to save a bunch of these cups. I have no idea why, but I'm going to throw them all away. So I'm probably not going to count. I'm going to count these as one, and then I'll go see if I need extra points. I made this, I don't know when, but I don't care about it anymore. have a bunch of paint that's meant for glass. And I thought it was bad, but it's actually, it seems okay. I'll have to figure out what to do with these sooner or later. I also have these, which I used a lot before, but I don't now. So I'm not going to declutter these. Decluttering these gives me a little bit of anxiety because I want to have more time to make art and I have to do other things. And there are other priorities at this moment, so I'm not going to touch this. I also have a bunch of these old cards that are no longer usable, and I know that I can use them to make crafts or something like that, but I'm just not feeling it. That's the most difficult thing for me to do because I see potential and I think that someone could use these to make guitar picks, but I don't know where that person is. Something easy to declutter, just a magazine. While I'm going through my clothes, you probably have noticed that my hair looks a little bit bluish, and it was actually a way to use up what I already have. I think I bought this hair color about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's a temporary hair color. And just thought it would be fun for my mom to paint me. So we did that yesterday. That's why. Decluttering, okay? So I know that when I received these ribbons, they were a gift. I remember posting on my blog asking, what do I do with all of these? And I still have no idea, and it has been about 10 years, so it's time to give them to someone else who would appreciate them. Otherwise, I'm just going to be keeping all these. And although they are pretty, they don't deserve to be forgotten in this jar, like I have this pretty jar that holds these. I'm just going to keep these because I started to make a pouch with a ribbon and I never finished, so I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to keep the blue one because I think it might be something, I might use it somehow. All these other ones are way too big and I have no idea what to use them for. A few years ago, I thought I had a great idea. Actually, I think it was cute, but I'm not sure whether or not it was successful. So here's what I did. I covered these eggs that I spent a whole bunch of time saving up. And I washed them, everything. I covered them with I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a decoupage paper. And I wrote down in Portuguese, open me, so crash me. And here's what I had. There was a code in each one of them, so an expiring code. And this one said, when we do something for fantasy, we shouldn't lose sight of reality. And on the other side, I said, believe in yourself. Don't just follow your dreams, run after them. And no one, so I put them across town in random places. I'm unsure whether or not someone actually saw them. So it's weird. And yeah, because no one told me anything, so I have no idea. I put here my address, so I have no idea whether or not someone used it. But I no longer have used it for it. I just thought it was a pretty cute idea, and I really wanted to inspire people. It was on Easter, that's why. Hence the eggs. And it was just a different way for me to inspire people. I don't know. I just have these Among Us ideas. So I still have 4 eggs. These 4 eggs were... For some reason I didn't put it across town. Probably I didn't have enough time, I don't know. Since I don't live in town, I was probably bound by my parents and they had to go and I had to go. That's what happens when you live with someone else. Am I the only one who has lots of pens? I need to figure out first what to do with them and see if all of them work. So I'm just going to do that real quick. So I'm going to remove my label and clean them. I'll probably donate to some child institution. I'll need to check if they received these or not. I thought it would be easier to show everything on the floor instead of just showing the full bag. And as you can see here, I definitely passed the 60 items in 1 hour. And I'm going to count them and then put here in the video. I hope this video helps you understand that in 1 hour you can't get rid of a lot of stuff. And it doesn't need to be that minimalism aesthetic look where you don't have nothing, as you have seen in this video. I have a lot, but I know that I always have more stuff than I need, so hopefully this will help you. And if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!